Hello guys, how are you today? And welcome to a review of day 4 of the first pre-season test for the F1 2017 season. Day 4 was a wet weather test. It didn't actually rain, but they artificially wet the track before the session started in the morning and also before the afternoon session. They had water trucks spraying the track. Obviously then it did dry out throughout the session. The times got faster and faster, but it was mainly a wet weather test. So, big story today, Williams didn't get a single lap. You may remember yesterday I was telling you about Lance Stroll's big crash into the barriers. Bit of a disaster that time for him. And yes, basically they haven't fixed the car. And Williams did not get a lap. And considering they traditionally struggle in the rain, not getting a lap is a bit of a disaster for them. And I guess they're going to have to hope that it's a similar test next week as the next testing session till next week, or they'll have to just hope they can do their best if there's a wet race this season. Of course, a wet race isn't guaranteed, but it is quite likely, surely. Yeah, especially like in the British Grand Prix or the Brazilian Grand Prix or something. It tends to rain in at least one of those races. Other interesting thing today was Mercedes didn't run in the morning of Hamilton. They had electrical issues, something they're ironing out before Melbourne, essentially. Sort of difficult for them because so far they've been perfect reliability, but this has sort of ruined it for them. But all the teams have had issues, including Ferrari and Red Bull. So I suppose at least maybe we can be more confident of a more exciting season if none of them are going to be perfect with their reliability. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. So the results of this session will be in the description down below, if I remember. But Ferrari as Raikkonen were the fastest. That's what I'll tell you now. They continue their promising form in testing before the new season. Hopefully they'll be able to challenge Mercedes, and we'll have to see. Other standout performances, as far as I can see, Palmer coming third, good performance for him. Grosjean in the Haas coming fourth, only driver today to do over 100 laps. Okay, yes, quite far off the pace of Raikkonen. In fact, Raikkonen was near enough in the league of his own, but it's a good day for Grosjean, and I think this whole session has been, and the whole testing week has been a big success for the Haas team. They're still the newest team in Formula 1, and they haven't really had any big issues. They haven't lost out on too much running. They've done a good number of laps. They're in a decent pace based on on their pace and stuff. Decent position, and I don't think they can complain. Also, Giovinazzi in the Sauber came fifth, not too bad. Okay, of course we don't know. I doubt Sauber will actually be that high, but it's promising for them. And hopefully they won't be backmarkers like I predicted them to be in my prediction videos a couple of weeks ago. And again, a better day for McLaren today. Vandoorne did manage 66 laps, but apparently people at the track say the car looks a handful for the drivers, so it might be a very difficult season for them. Plus, they're slowest in the speed traps again, which is not very promising. Maybe the Honda engine hasn't really improved, or in other words, the other teams have improved their engines by a greater amount than Honda have. So it doesn't, even though I really love McLaren as a British team, it doesn't look very promising for them. I'm sure you will agree with me on that one. So yes, I'm coming towards the end of this video now. So I guess I'm going to ask two questions. Firstly, I want to ask you about Force India. They've been a little bit quiet overall. They haven't had too many issues. Do you think they're going to be as good as last season? Because pace-wise, they haven't been brilliant this testing week. But do you think Force India, with Sergio, Perez and Ocon, are going to be anywhere near the top this season, we're fighting for podiums. And McLaren, do you think they can somehow mount some type of fight back to be in a respectable position come Melbourne? Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. If you have anything to say about this video, please leave a comment in the comments section below. If you really enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this and other types of videos, please subscribe to my channel. Also go and check out the video that should be on screen right now. And on that note, I'll just ask you to follow me on Twitter at BigGaming342 and like my Facebook page, BigGaming342, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.